talk about that in a future video. And yeah, thank you to the frontliners. Thank you for putting your life in danger every single day. Thank you to those amazing.
Jazzy, Raymundo, and welcome back to my channel. So guys, if you haven't clicked the subscribe button below, please do click it for me. Or if you haven't clicked the notification down bell below, please do it, click it for me too, so you're gonna be updated on my next upcoming video. So for today's video guys, I'm gonna do a reaction video. Actually, a lot of you guys, a lot of Malaysian people request this video. This one is a foreigner message to Malaysia. So let's see what's gonna be my reaction. I'm so excited to watch this video. So if you guys interested, just stay there and just keep on watching. Are you guys excited? Because I am excited. Let's see what's gonna be my reaction. So let's go, let's do it.
A place where I feel at home. A place where I do not feel alone. A place where my belly has grown. This video isn't about self-pity, it's just my story, because this is a historical event that we will be talking about for generations to come. What we are going through, what we've been through, is just incredible. It's surreal. I arrived here in March and had full intentions of exploring as much of the country as I could. I wanted to go to the East Coast, I wanted to go all over the place. Just a couple of weeks into March, whilst I was based in Kuala Lumpur, things started to happen with the COVID-19, and Malaysia very quickly jumped into action and started to introduce the movement control order. And during those first 2 weeks there was lots of anxiety. I had friends, family messaging me saying, when are you coming home? I had the British government advising everybody to come home. If you're on holiday, come home. Essential that you come home, no travel. So I'm sat there thinking, what do I do? Do I go back home? Do I fly 20 hours, 2 airports and go back to the UK? Or do I stay here in Malaysia? Very difficult decision to make, especially when you've got family back home that you very much care for and you don't want them to be infected.
Yeah.
And I knew if I went back to the UK, I would have to live with my parents and I wouldn't want to bring any virus into their home. I wouldn't want them to fall ill due to the virus. When I saw Malaysia jump into action whilst the UK was kind of still open for business, I made the decision that I am going to strand myself in Malaysia and stay here and see it through whatever amount of time it was going to take. I honestly thought it was just going to be for a couple of weeks. I didn't realise that I would be locked down in my apartment for 11 weeks. Didn't leave the building for 11 weeks. I have to say, I have been incredibly impressed with how Malaysia has handled the COVID-19 there. As I said, jumped straight into action with the movement control order.
Yeah.
All of the state borders were, had police and army making sure that people were not moving around. You could only go for food and essential products, go to the pharmacy, go to the doctors or dentist. You couldn't go exercising. They were very strict. When an area had a large number of cases, it was completely locked down, barbed wire surrounding it, soldiers there. And that's what needed to be done. It's not nice to see that image on TV of all neighbourhoods in barbed wire, surrounding with barbed wire, but it's what needs to be done. You need to have strong leadership, and I feel like the Ministry of Health dealt with it fantastically. The frontliners dealt with it amazingly. I never get involved in politics, I never get involved in religion. I keep positive. I'm a positive person 90% of the time. And I feel what Malaysia has done is a model for the rest of the world. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here, I really do feel that. It is a model that countries from around the world should be following, because how they dealt with it was amazing. Every single person was tracked from the original case, and that's what you need to do. Quarantined for 11 weeks. I was shadow boxing to the Rocky theme tune. That happened. I was weightlifting with water bottles. That happened as well. I spent a lot of time looking out my window, just thinking, staring into space. And the only thing I could hear, silence and my breathing. Sound of birds occasionally, no cars on the roads. So quiet, so surreal. It started to drive me a little bit mad and a bit crazy, so I had to start putting on music pretty much all day long, Spotify, just playing all day long, because the silence got to me. And when you are alone in an apartment for that amount of time, it can send you a little bit crazy. I am so thankful for the people that contacted me. You know, people in Malaysia who live in Malaysia. Don't know me other than doing YouTube videos or on Twitter or Instagram, and people were so caring and asking me how I was I needing anything, and that didn't make me feel as alone. That made me feel better that I had people there looking out for me. I was able to keep in touch with my parents, and my parents did amazing, my mum and dad, because they self-quarantined themselves for, well before the government started to recommend that people quarantine themselves. It was a crazy time, and certainly one that I don't want to have to live through again. What I was surprised about is when I went to the immigration office to extend my visa, KL Central was dead, the metro was dead. This was probably back end of April, beginning of May, and that made me realise that people here took this really seriously, and the people are part of the reason why that this hasn't been as bad in Malaysia as it has been in other countries. When you look at the figures so far, I don't want to tempt fate, but when you look at the figures so far compared with the UK, Italy, Spain, America, Russia, and I think that a lot of it is down to the people. Just people stayed at home, people locked down, thanks to you too, because it could have been so much worse. But I just want to say thank you, Malaysia, for looking out for me, for looking after me, for those people that approached me and asked me if I was okay and if I needed anything. Thank you for Clement for looking out for me, keeping in touch and giving me a safe home to live in over these last 5 months nearly. And very soon I'm going to be going on a road trip for 4 weeks, so I'll talk about that in a future video. And yeah, thank you to the frontliners. Thank you for putting your life in danger every single day. Thank you to those amazing men and women who delivered my food every day. And thank God we're getting a semblance of normal back.
Oh my god, this video is a little bit emotional though. Oh my god, you know what? Malaysian people and Malaysian country is very friendly to everyone. Whenever you are, whatever country you're from, they are very, very good. They treat you like their own. So I've been very emotional, like listening on this kind of video, especially whenever I watch a Malaysian story. I've been very emotional because this is legit. This is so lit. This is true. Like, Malaysian people is very good. How they, solve the problem, how they face this kind of pandemic, they are very good. We need to try it, or we need to do it as well. And yes, that's my reaction. I'm just a little bit emotional, and yes, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate this kind of video. Like, I really do appreciate this, and I really can feel that if ever I'm this guy, for sure Malaysian people will help me too, like everything. Yeah, so yeah, that's my reaction, and yes, I hope you like my reaction video, and I'll see you on my next video. Hello everyone, my name is Jazzy Raymundo, and welcome to my channel. So I'm a former model and now a fitness guru blogger, and I would like to invite you to join my channel and be a member. So as a member, you will have access to my custom badges and fun emojis, and of course shout outs to new members of my upcoming videos, exclusive workout and beauty tip video content. I hope you can join my channel. See you soon. Bye!